Welcome to Shadow Files. We begin with a developing story out of Washington, D.C., where National Guard members were shot in an ambush by an Afghan national. These brave service members are set to receive the Purple Heart. Shifting focus to California, the Small Business Administration has frozen over 100,000 borrowers' accounts. This move is part of a significant crackdown on pandemic fraud, impacting approximately $9 billion. And finally, in a baffling disappearance, reports indicate a mysterious white van was spotted near Savannah Guthrie's mother's home shortly before she vanished. Stay with us for the full details and uncover what lies beneath the surface. Transitioning now to a solemn tribute. Secretary of War Pete Hegseth announced that 2 National Guard members, tragically wounded near the White House, will receive the Purple Heart. Army SBC, Sarah Beckstrom, and Air Force Staff SGT, Andrew Wolf were attacked in a late last year ambush. Beckstrom tragically lost her life, while Wolf continues his recovery. Hegseth characterized the incident as an attack by a radical. The accused gunman, Ramanula Lakanwal, has pleaded not guilty to multiple charges. This esteemed award recognizes those wounded or killed by enemy action. Its origins trace back to George Washington, honoring courage and sacrifice. West Virginia Governor Patrick Morrisey thanked Secretary Hegseth, calling the recognition long overdue and a reminder of unwavering national sacrifice. The announcement came during a ceremony honoring the National Guard's critical mission in D.C. Over 100 Guardsmen re-enlisted, serving on the Capitol's front lines. Transitioning now, the Small Business Administration has suspended over 100,000 California borrowers. This action is due to suspected fraud totaling nearly $9 billion in pandemic relief funds. SBA Administrator Kelly Loeffler confirmed 111,620 borrowers were suspended. These individuals received over 118,000 loans, including PPP and EIDL, valued at more than $8.6 billion. Loeffler stated the Trump SBA is taking decisive action for accountability. This initiative aims to protect law-abiding taxpayers and small businesses from rampant fraud and abuse. This crackdown follows a similar probe in Minnesota, where thousands of borrowers were suspended for suspected widespread fraud, involving nearly $400 million in loans. Loeffler's message is clear. Pandemic-era fraudsters will not escape consequences under this administration. Federal law enforcement is actively identifying and holding criminals accountable. The search for Nancy Guthrie intensifies as private investigator T.J. Ward, who worked on the Natalie Holloway case, weighs in on the missed ransom deadline and looming Monday threat. A neighbor reported seeing a suspicious white van on the street in the days before missing Nancy Guthrie was taken from her home. The van was full-sized with no markings. Sheriff Chris Nanos confirmed on Monday that a crime has been committed. Investigators believe Nancy Guthrie was taken from her home against her will, possibly through kidnapping or abduction. A law enforcement source revealed that blood drops were found leading from the entryway of Nancy Guthrie's home towards the driveway, adding a grim detail to the ongoing investigation. Following the disappearance, neighbors are increasing their vigilance. One neighbor stated they will now carry paper and pen to record any unusual activity they observe. Concerns are rising, prompting some neighbors to consider purchasing security cameras for their residences. They are taking extra precautions despite having secure homes.